Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, we are from Group 4. Let us introduce ourselves.
My name is Pina Zubdatul Haidia.
My name is Firda Nur Rahmastuti. My name is Gina Cantika Putri.
My name is Ilyas Yuswiat Moko.
My name is Indra Sakti Saputra.
So in this video, we will explain about 8 tense in English. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Check it out.
Simple future tense. Simple future tense is a verb tense that used to talk about things that haven't happened yet. The timeline of simple future tense is used the simple future to talk about an action or condition that will begin and end in the future. The structure of a simple future tense for the positive sentence is subject, will or shall, verb 1 and object. For negative sentence is subject, will or shall not, and verb 1. For the interrogative sentence is will or shall, subject, and verb 1. Example for positive sentence is 1. I will come to your house if you need me. 2. Mario works in a plumbing company. 3. Mario always works very hard in the company. For the negative sentence is 1. I will not come to your house if you don't need me. 2. Mario does not work very hard in the company. 3. Mario does not come on time very often. For the interrogative sentence is 1. Will you come to my house if I need you? 2. Does he work very hard in the company? 3. Are you going to attend the party? Next is future continuous tense. The future continuous tense, also known as the future progressive tense, is a verb tense that shows an ongoing action in the future. It is the future version of the present continuous tense, which uses a similar construction. The timeline of future continuous tense is for actions that are ongoing into the future but lacks a specific end date. For the structure of future continuous tense is for positive sentence is subject, will be, verb ing. For negative sentence is subject, will not be or won't be, and verb ing. For interrogative sentence is will, subject, be, and verb ing. Example for positive sentence is 1. He will be playing football in the field tomorrow. 2. Look, he is talking with his classmate. 3. The teachers are having a meeting at the moment. The example for negative sentence is 1. He will not be playing football in the field tomorrow. 2. He is not playing computer games now. 3. Listen, he is not laughing anymore. The last one is example for interrogative sentence is 1. Am I going to that office? 2. Is he playing computer games at the moment? 3. Are you watching Jurassic World movie?
Future perfect tense. The definition of future perfect tense. The future perfect tense is used to describe an action that will have been completed at some point in the future. The future perfect tense is often used with a time expression that identifies a point in the future. This is the timeline of future perfect tense, when the position of future perfect tense between present and future. And then the structure of future perfect tense. For positive tense, subject plus will or shall have plus third form plus object. From negative sentence, subject plus will or shall not have plus third form plus object. And for the question, will or shall plus subject plus have plus third form plus object. And this is the example of future perfect tense. Positive sentence, I will have finished my report by the end of this month. And the negative sentence, he will not have done it by this evening. And the for question form, will you have written me a letter? Future perfect continuous tense. The definition of future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is a verb tense that can be used to refer to an action that will be continuing until a certain point of time in the future. The future perfect continuous tense can also be referred to as the future perfect progressive tense, as it expresses an action or event that will be progressive to a specific time in the future. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, is defined as a tense form used when we are looking back to the past from a point in the future, and we want to emphasize the length or duration of an activity or event. And this is the timeline of future perfect continuous tense. The structure of future perfect continuous tense. For positive form, subject plus has or have been plus verb ing. And for negative form, subject plus has or have not been plus verb ing. And for question form, has or have plus subject plus been plus verb ing. And then the example of future perfect continuous tense. For positive sentence, in January, I will have been living in San Francisco for 10 years. And then for negative sentence, in January, I will not have been living in San Francisco for 10 years. And for the question form, in January, will I have been living in San Francisco for 10 years?
Simple past future tense in English grammar in the future in the past is the use of would or was or were going to refer to the future from the perspective of some point in the past. As illustrated below, other verbs in the past progressive can also be used to convey this future in the past perspective, also known as prediction in the past. Timeline, past, now, and future, and it used in past. Structure, positive, subject plus would plus bare infinitive. Negative, subject, would plus not plus bare infinitive. Interrogative, would plus subject plus bare infinitive. Example, positive, I will bring the book for you. Negative, I will then bring the book for you. Interrogative, would I bring the book for you?
Past future continuous tense. The definition of the past future continuous tense. Past future continuous tense is a sentence structure with verb changes used to express an event at a time that will take place in the past. These tenses are used to state planned, promise, or expect events, but they are not actually realized. There is timeline of the past future continuous tense. The future continuous is used to express that an action will be ongoing at a particular time in the future. The structure of the past future continuous tense. For the positive tense is subjects plus should or would plus be plus verb ing plus complement. For negative tense is subject plus should or would plus not plus be plus verb ing plus complement. For question tense is should or would plus subject plus be plus verb ing plus complement and question mark. The example for the past future continuous tense. For positive tense, I will be visiting my grandma if I were in my hometown. For negative tense, I would not be visiting my grandma if I were in my hometown. For question tense, would I be visiting my grandma if I were in my hometown? Past future perfect tense. The definition of the past future perfect tense. Past future perfect tense is a tense or a sentence structure that has the main function of expressing ideas in the past. The idea is in the form of an event that is planned, promised, or expected to have happened at some time in the future, but seen from the perspective of the past. There is timeline of the past future perfect tense. A future perfect tense is used to express that an action in the future will be complete before another action in the future.
Structure. Positive. Subject plus will or shall plus have plus verb plus complement. Negative. Subject plus will or shall not plus have plus verb plus complement. Interrogative. Will or shall plus subject plus have plus verb plus complement. Example. Positive. She will have completed her project a week ago if she had wanted to take a leave of absence yesterday. Negative. She would not have completed her project a week ago if she had wanted to take a leave of absence yesterday. Interrogative. Would she have completed her project a week ago if she had wanted to take a leave of absence yesterday? Past future perfect continuous tense. Definition. Past future perfect continuous tense is a form or structure of sentence to express if event that will have been and are still happening in the past, plus have nothing to do with the present. Timeline. Future perfect continuous tense is used to express the duration ongoing future action. Structure. Positive. Subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb plus complement. Negative. Subject plus will plus not plus have plus been plus verb plus complement. Interrogative. Will plus subject plus have plus been plus verb plus complement. Example. Positive. I would have been reading the article for today by the end of last week. Negative. I will not have been reading the article for today by the end of last week. Interrogative. Will I have been reading the article for today by the end of last week?
So that is video from us. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.
Bye.